Ladies and gentlemen, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is that we are back on the bike. And the bad news, depending on how you want to look at it, is that we are taking this bike and we are riding straight to Ukraine. We're going up through Bulgaria, through Romania, possibly through Moldova, and right into Kyiv. This is gonna take like maybe 3 or 4 weeks for us to actually get there, because of course we're riding a bike. I was in Ukraine just a few weeks before the invasion. I wanna go back and I wanna see what it's like now. Oh, come here, pup, come here, it's okay. I don't have food, but I can pet you. Please don't bite. Good boy. Yeah, you're pretty skittish. Yeah, so I think that the route that I've planned, we've got 19 days riding 50 miles a day. Luckily, it's not very hot outside. We're gonna be riding straight through fucking middle of summer. Okay, my camera fell. That's not good. Okay, first thing I'm noticing is that my super tall GoPro, because it's got this extra arm on it now, it's got a lot of leverage and it likes falling backward. So we're gonna tighten this and we're gonna add some super glue right here so it'll stay. I think I have both things that I need right here. I've got a little bag of tools. Pliers, super glue. We're gonna add the super glue to the sides of the teeth. Work it in, make sure that the whole thing is covered. And then screw it. And then we'll use the pliers to get it super tight. Okay, there we go. Regretfully, there's not much I can do about the camera shaking around because it is basically on a really long stick. And so every time my bike shakes, the camera just... Before we head out, we are gonna stop and get some food, which means we're gonna lock this up right here. Okay, I take that back. That is not a good place to lock up a bike. So we're just gonna not lock it up. It looks like they've got a sale on Coca-Cola. We're able to get them for like 60 cents a piece. Grab some of this trail mix looking, Yes, there we go, cornflakes. Oh, can I get this and a hot dog? Yeah, ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise, all of them. Thank you so much. The hot dog cost us $1.50. The drinks and the rice, they cost us $5.60. Honestly, the hot dogs here are better than hot dogs in America. They take your hot dog and they wrap the whole thing in like a hollow baguette, and they stuff it with ketchup and mustard, so the whole thing, you get like a good consistency across the entire hot dog. I need to be careful because it's when you start loading this up with lots of drinks that it gets really top heavy and it puts a lot of strain on the kickstand. So, okay, let's resume our trip to Ukraine. My solar panels will be largely useless today, it seems. It sounds like there's a concert going on. Riding on the wet rocks is giving me flashbacks when I fucked up my ankle last year. Not fun. Oh, I just realized that having that stick sticking up there makes my shots. I need to hold my camera higher than I normally do. Do I? I'm not sure if it matters. Okay, gonna take a quick sec to make sure that everything is still here and that nothing has fallen off. Yeah, she's definitely top heavy. Okay, we have our tent, we have our sleeping bag, we have our all of that. Bag is still there. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm still getting used to this again. It's really hard being a tiny little bike on a big road with big cars. They're intimidating and I gotta get used to just like fucking taking up the road again. We are now outside of the capital, Sofia. So that means that as we progress, the road should get steadily worse, but there should be a lot less cars on those roads. So I'm happy with it.
In 700 feet, go straight onto road.
It is cold. I am so glad I did not throw away my winter gear yet. Jacket, yes. Yeah. Oof. I like this guy because he's able to compress really tightly. My leather jacket can't. My leather jacket's honestly a bitch to try to store. Whew. Once we stop for the day, I do think I'm going to extend the length of the kickstand just because this is worrying me. I don't want a gust of wind to end up blowing the bike over. Oh. Woohoo! That, ladies and gentlemen, is fucking sunshine. Oh, I forgot how much I hate this stupid fucking app. Somebody needs to tell these people that make this app that just because some people walked a grass path in the thing doesn't mean that a bike can go over fucking railroad tracks.
Take the next right.
I basically gotta pick my bike up entirely to get it over this. I fucking hate this app. You know what this calls for? A nice cold Diet Coke. Oh. People ask me whether or not I prefer Diet Coke or Dr. Pepper. I definitely prefer Dr. Pepper. It's just not sold out here. So Diet Coke is the next best thing. Ah. While I was riding up here, I've come to two conclusions. The first of which involves this suspension right here. When I got this bike and I was told that there was a back suspension, I thought that was just like a comfort thing. It'll make me more comfortable while I'm riding because I won't have to like deal with all the bumps. But it also makes all of the stuff on your thing stay on better. My last bike, every time that we went on a bump, this stuff like shaked and it tried to get out. I remember this thing fell off so many times. But because we've got the suspension, it smooths that out and everything is able to stay on a lot better. My second conclusion is that this little tent holder that I made last year back at the apartment, this is really good. This is holding these things really tight. I've got the tent and the sleeping pad in here, and these things are not going anywhere. Yeah, I don't think I like that there. It just ruins the shot. Something I noticed, they don't really do passing lanes in this country. Like, you know how in America we'll have like 2 lanes on one side and then 1 lane there, and then after a couple miles it'll switch so that you can pass on that side. They don't really do that. What they do is they have these little offshoots of asphalt so that if you're a slow car, you can just get out of the way for all of the fast cars. So this is gonna sound silly, especially because I'm like on the side of the interstate, but it feels like my tires are unbalanced. Like, do you guys know how if your tires are unbalanced on your car, you've got this like thump, 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 thump when you're driving? I'm feeling something kind of like that. Like I'm driving and my bike is oscillating. It feels like my bike is bumping up and down even though I know the road is flat. So I'm curious if that means that my wheels are actually unbalanced because the slime that I have in my tires is hardened on one part of it. And so it's like slinging around the... I don't know how to fix that. Long story short, my tires are bumpier than they should be. We currently have 1 bar of power left. We should find a coffee shop. I'm just gonna pull over and join this semi truck right here while we search for a cafe. Hey, there's a restaurant just down the street, so we're actually good. No, especially once you get into the mountains like this, you gotta start taking your battery percentage seriously because getting stuck in the mountains with no battery fucking sucks. My only concern is that they won't take cards. I don't actually have any Bulgarian cash, so I just don't see any outlets. You guys take cards, Visa? No, they only take cash. Fun. Okay, so where does that leave us in place of charging our bike? Yeah, see, it's just bouncing around a lot. I'm not sure if it'll get good footage when it's moving around like that. I guess let's find another cafe. Oh, there's an actual town up ahead. We're good. How far away is it? Yeah, it's close. We'll just go to town. This town is called Svoj. Go ahead and lock the bike to the fence. This place will probably accept cards. I just need to see if they have outlets I can use. It has a nice balcony. I just need a fucking outlet. I forgot that Bulgaria is like this. They do not have an outlet for us. Next time I'm checking for outlets before I lock up the bike. Let's see if we have better luck moving deeper into town.
Turn right, then turn left.
I found a little gas station that's got a little eating area next to it. I'm curious if they've got outlets. I'm not optimistic, but it's worth checking. Don't fall over. Jesus fucking Christ. No outlets. Bulgaria is the only country I've been to that is like this. They will have fully fleshed out dining areas for people to sit and eat. They've got coffee for you to drink and no outlets for anybody to do anything on a laptop.
Make a U-turn, then turn right.
Be quiet. I know where I'm going, sort of. Nope, no outlets there. Pro tip, if you're gonna be doing long distance e-biking, Bulgaria is not a good country to do it in. God, this one is just not having a good time. It really wants to tip over. Look at that, an outlet. Fantastic. Finally. Oh, they don't have an English menu. Okay, Google Translate it is. Can I get the Muko Si Cacao, chocolate milk?
Okay.
Yes, can I get one of those? Do you guys take cards?
No.
Okay, I'll go to the ATM. Okay, everything here just takes cash. I did just leave my bike there unlocked. That's not great. Withdrawal. Perfect. Now we can pay for our coffee and our electricity. I still haven't found a currency exchange place, so I just have a stack of $100 bills. See, but this is one of those situations where an outlet splitter is super handy because we've only got one port, but we've got 2 batteries to charge. Put you in there, and now we've got 3 plugs. Oh my God, this battery was off. I thought that my batteries were dying a little bit early. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, this one was off, so we were just using one of the batteries. That's why it was so low. Okay, well, we'll let them charge. Oh, it's not coffee. I got chocolate milk. Now we just sit here and wait for it to charge. You know what? Fuck it. I got a bunch of cash. I can probably get some food. Oh, hey, they've got pizza. Okay, so I'm looking at the... Can I get the capricosa? Okay, so this is where we started in Sofia, and we went all the way up here. We are in Sforge now. But if you look at the map, we still have a long way to go. I'm not even sure where the next big city is. Actually, it's a good thing we stopped here. It looks like there's a big mountain range like right after this town. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. $6 for the pizza. Do you want food? Yeah. Here you go. Please don't give me fleas. Okay, side note, I just need to show you guys that. I'm looking through the footage right now. Listen to how there's no wind coming from the microphone on my handlebar. Getting stuck in the mountains with no battery fucking sucks. Like, you've already seen that clip, but I just noticed that I'm riding down the road right now. Typically, there would be a lot of wind noise going, but the little foam thing is fixing it. One thing I need to make sure that I pay attention to, it is raining. My bike is kind of under a roof, but if my sleeping bag gets wet, I'm gonna have a bad time tonight, so I'm trying to keep it dry. Google says it's gonna rain for the next like 5 hours, which is not fun. Actually, I wanna show you guys something funny. Something I noticed while I was sitting here. On this sign right here, they've got like money. They're talking about like deals or finance, whatever, but it's not in Bulgarian currency. All of the money that they're showing is US dollars. Thought that was funny. Okay, I believe we are ready to go. I'm making sure that both of the batteries are on this time so that I'm using them both. Okay, let's go. Yeah, like it looks kind of wonky, but it gets really good footage and the audio is super clear.
350 feet, go straight onto this 16. Now.
I remember yesterday thinking that I would not need my jacket for the next like 3 months. My hands are so fucking cold. God. I looked at the weather. It's supposed to get 33 degrees. So like 1 degree above freezing tonight. God damn it. Okay, it looks like we are heading up here into the mountains. I do not like the look of that. I'm really trusting this app right now. My glasses are getting rained on, so it's hard to see stuff. But it'd be harder to see stuff if I took my glasses off. Holy shit. Fucking move, bike, come on.
Now turn right.
Fucking climbing these hills, man.
Follow this way for 0.51 miles. Follow this way for 1.67 miles.
Dude, holy shit. Okay, so I have some bad news for you guys. I know that a lot of you are probably excited to watch me camp. Stay up, motherfucker. If you fall over here, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. I know a lot of you guys are probably excited to watch me camp. You know that I have a tent, I have the sleeping bag, I have the... Oh, yeah, let me get this out of here. I have the sleeping bag. I've got everything I need to set up camp. The thing is, I'm not going to. If you guys haven't watched my bike videos in a while, one of the rules I have for myself is that I won't camp in the rain for 2 reasons. First, it's just uncomfortable when you're walking through the grass trying to set up your campsite. Your shoes, your socks, the bottoms of your pants, everything gets wet. It's just not comfortable. You wake up in the morning, it's super cold. The second reason is that there's a really good way to get mold. What happens is you set your tent up, it gets soaking wet, and then when you wake up in the morning and you put everything away, you don't have time to let it dry, so it just sits there in the bag, wet, mildewy, all of that fun stuff. So I try to only set up my tent when it's dry to reduce the chances of getting mold. The reason I bring this up is because I found a super cheap place to sleep tonight for $17. $17 a night is like hostel levels of prices. And I believe this even comes with free breakfast. I could be wrong though, this doesn't quite look like a hotel. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Yes, I have a booking on booking.com. Oh, you got the little cabins in the back.
Yes. That is the room.
Oh, hi, Bobby. Oh. Of course, yeah. Oh, hi, puppies. Oh, they're so cute. 3 beds. Maybe that's a couch. I don't know what that is. We got a shower. We got outlets. $17 a night. We got a TV and an air conditioner / heater. This is so much better than sleeping in the rain. Oh, hi, puppy. I will want to bring a lot of this stuff in with me because I don't want it to get wet in the rain. I'm not gonna play with you, pup. Oh, I can just bring my bike under the shed and then I don't need to worry about it getting wet. And just like that, our bike is safe from the rain. We do still need to pay for the room. This is one of those places that doesn't accept cards. Hello. Okay, perfect, thank you so much. I got a little ice cream thing. They've got a store in there so I can get more like drinks. I was worried that we're so far out in the middle of nowhere that I would just have the 2 Diet Cokes that I've got left in my pouch. But no, I can buy ice cream. Apparently this place is supposed to cost like $40 a night, but nobody's here. So they gave like a steep discount for anybody that's gonna show up today. I just happened to see it at the right time. Oh, hi puppy. She told me to be careful about that gray one because apparently he's angry. You don't look angry, do you? Come on, it's okay. I don't have any food. Well, I have rice cakes, but I don't think you want those. I'm gonna try a new animation. This right here is how far we were able to travel today. We started in Sofia and we went all the way up and we passed through Sfioj. This is 56 kilometers or about 35 miles. We made it 35 miles today. What that means is that at this rate, it will take us 30 days to get to Kyiv. So let's just hope we have better weather going forward. $17. You could walk away from Subway with 1 meal and have spent more than this entire place costs. So I know that wireless charging is not as efficient as charging it by wired, but the reason that I got this guy is because now it only takes one cable to charge all three of my things, my watch, my headphones, and my phone. This frees up more space in my charger to be able to charge my other stuff. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. I am eating cornflakes. We still have like 800 miles to go before we get there.